From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Let's head up to Wood County where Elizabeth and Kathy from Promise of Peace Gardens is here to share about their mission. How are y'all doing today?
We're great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So can you just tell me a little bit about your organization?
Yeah. So Promise of Peace Gardens started in 2009. We built 15 food farms across Dallas. I moved here last year and we have 2 gardens in Mineola right now, one at the Mineola Nature Preserve and one at a middle school. So we strive to create food security where families and children, all of us, have access to good nutrient-dense food, and we teach the earth to table cycle.
Yes, ma'am. And just how exciting is that to offer that to the East Texas community?
Well, it's very exciting to me because when I moved here a year ago, I started substituting, and I've learned a lot about our schools and our children, and there's so many good farms out here, and there's so many good people that providing them with some things they might not have experienced before, different kinds of food and different kinds of ways to prepare and celebrate that food, but also uniting all the little small towns together so we learn from each other.
Yes,
it's very exciting.
And Kathy, just what does it mean to have the community support throughout East Texas Giving Day?
Oh, it's everything. You couldn't do it without the community support. And Elizabeth is the best spokesperson for this kind of thing because of her knowledge and her enthusiasm, and she can run circles around anybody. So.
Yes, well, and just, y'all have some programs and stuff for students to do?
We do. We do. So we offer programming to schools for after-school programs. We help them establish gardens, tend the gardens, sustain the gardens, and connect the curriculum to the gardens so it lifts all the children up. I was a principal and teacher for decades, and I've never seen anything so powerful, so all-inclusive, where everyone in the garden has instant equity and a sense of place and purpose. But we also have that garden at the Nature Preserve that really has guests from all over the country.
Yes, ma'am. And just, why do you think it's so important that children kind of learn from something like this?
Well, it's not just learning. As an educator, what I saw is every child that struggled with academics or behavior had a bad diet. And sometimes parents don't know how to access healthy food or prepare that food. So it levels the playing ground. We have to level the playing ground for our children so that everyone has access to the wonderful things in our communities.
Yes, ma'am. And you're part of East Texas Giving Day. What is the money that y'all raise going to go towards?
It's going to promote more programs, to establish classes, to promote gardening and help, supply all that, and any advertising or anything to get people involved.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to do an outdoor cowboy kitchen at the Nature Preserve where we'll have intimate farm-to-table or farm-to-fork dinners where people can experience what that food tastes like, and it's a different way of eating, when you know where the food came from and you know maybe who grew it, and then you get to savor the flavor and also have those beautiful conversations around the food.
Yes, ma'am. And just how special is it?
Life-changing.
How special is it to see, the kids light up with their learning and growing with this food?
Well, I'll tell you one little story that just popped in my mind when you said that. We have a young man named Brandon at the middle school, and our cilantro plants now are flowering. Big, beautiful little white flowers and going to coriander seed. And he was just standing there with the cilantro flowers the other day, and he said, I don't know why. He said, I just love standing here with these cilantro flowers. But I think it's because his mother loves to cook with them. So he took home a big old bushel of cilantro to surprise his mother with. But that is just like, and this child, had that sense of place, importance, and contribution at that moment. So.
Well, thank y'all so much for coming in and telling us about your organization.
Thank you. We must help our children have access to this food and nature.
I didn't think you'd Soup It Forward?
Yeah, well, we're going to also distribute these. So some of the money will go to our Soup It Forward kits, which is a food sharing kit, which is different from a handout. It actually also allows them to be contributors but learn new recipes and ways to cook the food.
All righty. Well, thank y'all so much for coming in.
It's a pleasure.
For more information on this organization, you can go to the website right here on your screen.